Rum-pum-pum. Hello, people. Don't mind me, I'm just getting ready. Assuming anyone's turning up. Da-da-da. Plan today is to do some art. Gotta check that I'm doing stuff and that everything's uploading properly. So, you've got me doing my little singings. Here we go. That seems to be up and running. So turn that down so we don't get any echo. Cool. Cool, fun. So I am... Oh, actually, does that have what I'm looking for? So I'm planning to do some art. The art is based on... or the art is going to be for, rather, my Dungeons & Dragons campaign. I am going to be doing the map for the campaign. So yes, so I'm doing campaign map. Got something fun planned. Assuming I can get things to work. That is something of a necessity. So yes, the plan is for a bit of fun to have the map be based on predictions of what Earth will look like in a few centuries. Screenshots. I'm sure it was a screenshot. Do I have to go find the picture again? I really don't want to, but I might just have to. Be really annoying if I have to do that. Pictures. Yeah, no. Is it downloads? Maybe? No, not there. Maybe... Think. I think I'm just going to have to go looking for it. Which is a shame, but there we go. So be it. Seeing as... I'll just start Googling... no, we'll not take the screen down. I don't want you looking at my stuff. Don't want you knowing what a degenerate I am. So we're looking for prediction for future Pangea. Let's see if my bad spelling is enough for predictions of yeah. Yep, here we go. In about 250 million years, Earth's tectonic plates are predicted to merge into a supercontinent known as Pangea Ultima. So yes, that is what I'm thinking of. Now I just have to find a picture of it. Images. That looks like the one I was thinking of. Ooh, that's a really good one. Oh, I'm taking that one. Yep, straight up stealing that. So, going to download image. Cool. With that, I can move that up. Go back onto Infinity Paint. Have a look. There it is. Cool. We're having it as a layer because we are. There we go. And with that, I can remove screensaver. Hello. Greetings all. Let's close that. There we go. Cool. So yes, so this is this is actually called Pangea Proxima. As you can see, it looks a little weird, but you can still see things like the Americas here, South America, Antarctica, Australia's here. I like this because it shows the mountain ranges, and one of the key things is the fact that one of the areas is going to be a sacred mountain. So this actually looks like the tallest area. So we'll probably have this area here, be the starting point for my campaign. That looks really good. So I want a new layer, plus layer. There we go. Cool. We're gonna just hit that. Right. Cool. So we have. There we go. I can actually draw on things, and that's fine. Because the first thing I'm going to do is rather cheekily trace it all out. Yeah, we'll go that one. There we go. And we're going to zoom right in. Where is zoom? How do I zoom? Zooming on here. Okay, there we go. I'll just pinch. Pinching's fine. I'm going to start up by Alaska. Alaska, I hardly know her. So, here we go. So yeah, it's going to look like it's nope, don't like that. Let's try a different pen. Let's go pencil. Coarse pencil. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, because I want it to have a kind of hand-drawn quality. I just have to, because I can hide elements of it in it being hand-drawn, which is fun, because we don't want to give the game away too quickly. Round we go. Up there, the character. I also don't plan on giving them the entire map straight away, because again, that'll just give the game away. I want them to discover that it's Earth in the distant future and have them totally shocked. The fact that I'm refusing to name where they are probably isn't is probably going to give them suspicious. Yeah, so they'll probably be suspicious about the fact that I'm not naming the place. But you know, it's a bit of fun. My campaign is entirely nicking the concept from several books. Notable books are Cornman's. Round the difficult bit. Yeah, so one noticeable book is Cornman's. What's it called? Mage Tank, that's the word. So Cornman's Mage Tank, which I listened to and is on book 4 on Audible. So thoroughly recommend that. Also taking some inspiration from Cinnamon Bun by, I think it's Raven Dagger? Raven something, certainly. So yes, Cinnamon Bun, which had some good ideas about how to go about designing dungeons. The idea being that, they this little bit looks like a person riding a horse. That's funny. Where the dungeons are based on famous books. So, for example, the first dungeon, spoilers ahead for Cinnamon Bun. The first dungeon she does is based on Alice in Wonderland, which I just think's a really neat idea. I had my session to 0 yesterday. It went super well. The group was very interested in my lore, which is good. I like lots of questions about lore and stuff. They were eager to do the first dungeon I did, which I went with the first dungeon to be the trope of rats in a cellar. So they had to go into the first dungeon and just kill a bunch of rats. I've gone with the dungeons having layers, with each layer being harder than the last. So the first layer, being the easiest, was just search for rats and kill rats. So, needless to say, they hunted down the 12 rats that I did very successfully. And were able to move on to the second level. Which we've stopped halfway through. So yeah, it was going really well. Looking forward to more of that in the future. Nobody's around yet, which is fair enough. I don't know why I thought there would be someone yet. This is probably more going to be some content for the YouTubes, for people to watch later. A vlog, if you like. So yes, so welcome future people. I do plan on making a lot of my Dungeons and Dragons planning part of this, as well as my gaming and what have you. So yeah. Yeah, so doing well. Doing well. We're leaving to get my lunch a little later. And then I've got to go out. Chores to do. So yes, so I'll be heading out to do some chores. I don't know why I've got a song in my head. Born free as the wind blows, as free as the grass grows. Don't know why that's in my head, but there you go. That looks a little rude, but anyway. Ignore it. Ignore it. It's a bunny rabbit. Not that type of bunny rabbit. Do 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 do. So yeah, as I fill out this map, I will probably start talking about the people who live in it, the ones I've come up with anyway, because part of the fun is I've left enough space for the group to do their own world building. They can either be part of the world powers, which I've already come up with, or they could choose to come up with something of their own. I've had one guy come up with something. He's decided to be what I pronounce as Krakatoa, which is probably entirely the wrong thing, but the funny god-making Lovecraft village of Innsmouth referencing amphibious people. He's decided he was going to be, he's on this journey because he won the lottery. So that's fun. One guy's decided to be a pirate, a sand pirate. So that's a fun one. One of our new players, who is new to Dungeons and Dragons, has decided to go all out and be the princess of one of the emperors, which I love. Sent them some more information about their new family being of imperial blood. Although interestingly, I've gone with an elected emperor for this one, with elections taking place every 10 years, of which the current empress has been ruling for 29 years. That means that a little later I can do a bit of fun campaigning stuff with her character, which is the hope. Oh dear. Whoops. I appear to have cut off part of the world. That's a shame. Still doesn't look too bad, so I think we're okay. Do 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 do. This is nice and easy, just going round, having fun, not worrying about mistakes. Coming up past Sydney. Hello, Sydney. Around here. Past Tokyo. Just go around New Zealand. which is still an island. I wonder who I'll put here to live. What are the future Kiwis going to be? Oh, I could make them actual Kiwis. That would be funny. Yeah, Kiwi birds take over New Zealand. Ah, no. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, Kiwis take over New Zealand. We'll make him a reskinned Kenku, I think. Because I think that would be funny. So my world has no no natural humans. I've decided humans went extinct, but because of magic shenanigans, people are turning into humans of their own choice. No one's being forced. So we've got some people trying to reintroduce humans into the world. I'm sure some people think that's a very bad idea. But yeah. Do. Oh. Elbow's not liking this. Probably not taking on the best posture. I'm just kind of doing this at the kitchen table. I do not have nearly enough space to do anything fancy for these recordings. Because I live in a flat. Very, very small flat. So, no fancy recording studio for me. Just a tablet, a drawing tablet, and a watching tablet, and an old pair of gaming headphones in order to record myself. All free as the grass grows. Ooh, yeah, we're going past London. This is the UK. Fun. This is clearly Europe. Barely recognisable, isn't it? Funny how things are going to change. But none of us will be here for it. This is going to be so far in the future. Humanity certainly won't exist. In fact, the Atlantic Ocean is now this little puddle here. Or giant lake, really. I should really say giant lake. Inland lake. Probably still salty as well. So it'll probably be a salt lake. Should put a C next to it. New Salt Lake City. Fun. I don't know why that's one of the cities I actually know of America. Probably because it's relatively famous. Do. Oh, Looks like we're getting close. There we go. We're getting close to the end. That'll be the coasts done. The landmass all planned out. And then we'll do the mountains. Boop. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, so now I need to come up with a different pen or calligraphy because I want I know you can do some really sort of fancy ones. What kind of fancy ones can I do? What's this? Okay, no. Nope. You know what? I'm going to Google on another page. So yes, let's see if I can find a mountain pen that I can download. No, wrong burn. Free digital mountain pen. No. No, that didn't come up with what I wanted, so let's try again. How about how to make a digital pen for the app I'm using. What is the app I'm using? Actually, let's save my work. Let's save that. There we go. let's look up what the pen I'm at. The name, I think it's like Sketch or something, but I'm blanking on the name. Totally blanking. Come on, my name. Yeah, I'm probably doing this rather janky and therefore taking a while, but what the hell. Let's try again. Try again. Come on. Infinite Painter, that's what it's called. New digital pens for infinite paint. There we go. To make a functional DIY stylus for Internet Painter, you can build. That's making it a physical pen. Custom pen. Cool. I found an app. Video tutorial for making. Let's see how they do this. Dum 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 dum. Right. Okay. Yeah, not understanding this at all. Ooh, wait. Textures. Ooh. Ooh, I might have found. Should have just kept searching. Should have just kept searching. Here we go. Not quite what I'm looking for there, but maybe there's something here. No. 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 And there is a new button up here. Why did I not see that? We'll call this Mountain. There we go. Did that not spelled properly? Mountain. There we go. Dyslexia, fun. Options. No. Cancel. How are we supposed to do this? How are we supposed to do this? I've seen in other apps, I don't know if this app can actually do it, but you're supposed to be able to. Oh, what's hatching? Let's see. Oh, no. No. Lazy. What's lazy? Don't know what that is. Nope. Don't know what that is. Pattern? Pattern. 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 Ooh. No. Wait, there's a plus button. What does plus button let? Okay. Right, let's do a new layer. thing. Okay. Save. What do you mean? Okay, no, didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Thinking. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Exploring. I need to drag. Okay, well, fine. No, not quite what I. No, I think I'm a bit stuck. I may need to research this and try another time. Well, it's getting close to my lunch anyway, so I think we'll call it there. So, stage 1 of creating my world's supercontinent. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff. I will be doing another art session probably next week, either continuing with this or redoing Sandy, because looking a bit rough, looking a tiny bit rough. So with that, I will triple check my save and I am going to call it a day. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed my rambling creativity, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Come on, bye-bye. There we go. I say centuries, more like millennia. Several thousand millennia, in fact. Basically, my campaign is taking place in the very far distant future.